Welcome back to our channel, American Legends Losses. We've put together a list of well-known actors that passed away today in this memorial video. Those great individuals who regrettably passed away today, despite having made some sort of contribution to their respective works. My condolences go out to the family and all of the backers. I'm hoping you managed to sleep. As a token of your love and devotion for us, we would appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Grace Benkowski, a promising young journalist, was born on February 14, 2002, in Chicago, Illinois. Benkowski showed a strong interest in journalism and storytelling at a young age. She frequently contributed to school news programs and wrote for her high school newspaper. Her love for the subject brought her to one of the best journalistic schools in the country, Northwestern University's Medill School of Journalistic, where she thrived academically and in real-world reporting. She obtained experience through internships at neighborhood news stations while attending Northwestern, where she was praised for her keen investigative abilities and captivating on-camera demeanor. Following her 2023 graduation with honors, Benkowski established herself rapidly in the cutthroat field of broadcast journalism. News Nation, a newly established cable news network renowned for its dedication to objective reporting, hired her. Benkowski, who joined the network as a reporter at the age of just 21, made a name for herself right away thanks to her commitment, professionalism, and audience-connecting skills. Her writing frequently concentrated on narratives that emphasize the human side of events, drawing attention to underreported problems and providing a voice to people who were frequently disregarded. Benkowski's investigative journalism was distinguished by her curiosity, empathy, and unwavering search for the truth. Benkowski was seen as a rising star at News Nation despite her young. She was regarded as one of the network's most promising talents, and both co-workers and viewers appreciated her poise and maturity. There was optimism about her journalism career. Many anticipated that she would become a prominent voice in the field. Throughout her career, Benkowski had a strong work ethic and a sincere love for her work, which came through in every narrative she shared. Grace Benkowski's life was tragically cut short on August 15, 2024, when she perished in a Chicago tragedy. She was only 22. Friends, family, colleagues, and viewers grieved the loss of a young lady who had already made such a big effect in her career, and the news of her premature death shocked the media world and beyond. Her potential appeared boundless, and everyone who knew her felt a great loss at her passing. Benkowski's short but significant career left a lasting legacy as a journalist through the tales she shared and the lives she impacted. Her generosity, warmth, and the passion she infused into every part of her life will live on, in addition to her professional accomplishments. The sudden death of Grace Benkowski is a heartbreaking reminder of how fleeting life is and the lasting influence one may have, even in a brief lifetime. Ralph Pierre LaCock, who gained popularity as Peter Marshall on Broadway, was born in Huntington, West Virginia, on March 30, 1926. His sister Joanne Dru is an actress, and his mother is a singer, therefore he grew up in a family involved in show business. Marshall, who was barely 17 years old when he enlisted in the U.S. Navy during World War II, developed his acting abilities by participating in a variety of service plays. In order to avoid confusion with Pete LaCock, a well-known baseball player at the time, he took on the stage name Peter Marshall in order to pursue a career in entertainment after the war. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, Marshall's big band singing career really got underway. Due to his deep baritone voice, he was able to secure musical theater parts, which included a Broadway run in shows like Skyscraper and Les Cages aux Folles. But it was his move to television that made him a household name. He was selected to host the brand new game show The Hollywood Squares in 1966. This would be the pivotal moment in his career. Marshall was a well-liked television personality because of his charisma, quick wit, and laid-back style. Before The Hollywood Squares became one of the most well-liked and enduring game shows on American television in 1981, he had been the show's host for 15 years. Outside of The Hollywood Squares, Marshall's career in entertainment was varied. He made appearances in nearly 50 Broadway musicals, motion pictures, and television series. Guest appearances on television shows like Love, American Style, and The Odd Couple were among his credits. In addition, he continued to perform as a vocalist, presented other game programs, and worked as a radio presenter. Marshall was well known for many years due to his skill and adaptability. Marshall had multiple marriages during his personal life. His longest marriage was to Laurie Stewart, with whom he had a close relationship. Pete LaCock, one of his 4 children, went on to play professional baseball. Marshall continued to work in the entertainment business into his older years, preferring a more sedate life away from the spotlight and making sporadic appearances on radio and television. At the age of 98, Peter Marshall departed from this life on August 15, 2024. For those who watched the Hollywood Squares as children and associated his voice and presence with the heyday of television game shows, his passing signaled the end of an era. As one of television's most iconic hosts, Marshall leaves a lasting legacy in American entertainment, especially for his contributions to the game show genre. The renowned American actress Virginia Katherine Gina Rowlands was born in Madison, Wisconsin, on June 19, 1930. Her striking performances in theater, television, and movies defined her nearly 7-decade career. Rowlands is primarily recognized for her work on some of the most iconic films of the 20th century, which she co-directed with her husband, director John Cassavetes. She is especially praised for her performances in A Woman Under the Influence 1974 and Gloria 1980, which demonstrate her capacity to authentically and deeply inhabit complicated, emotionally charged characters. She won Golden Globes and was nominated for Academy Awards for these performances, among other honors. Rowlands' impact went beyond what she accomplished with Cassavetes. She has a prosperous career in television, winning numerous Emmys for her parts in series and films created specifically for television. Because of her commitment to her work, she became well-liked in Hollywood and was respected by both fans and colleagues. At 94 years old, Gina Rowlands departed from this life on August 14, 2024. New generations of performers and filmmakers are continually inspired by her reputation as a groundbreaking actress who infused her parts with reality and emotional honesty. Rowlands is honored as a key figure in American film history for her contributions to the industry, which are ageless. Greg Keane, whose real name is Gregory Stanley Keane, was born in Baltimore, Maryland on July 10, 1949. Keane showed a love of music at a young age. As a teenager, he learned to play the guitar and compose songs. He relocated to California in the early 1970s after high school, where the thriving Bay Area music scene encouraged him to pursue a career in rock music. Keane's early sound was influenced by a variety of genres, including rock folk and the nascent punk movement. Keane formed the Greg Keane Band in 1976. The band gained popularity for its upbeat songs and captivating live shows. After developing a devoted fan base in the Bay Area, the band quickly landed a record deal with Berserkly Records. Early in the 1980s, the band's success was attributed to Keane's pop-rock anthem compositions and songwriting abilities. Their 2 biggest hits, Jeopardy! 1983 and the breakup song They Don't Write EM 1981, became radio mainstays and cemented Keane's status as a major player in the power pop and rock genres. The band's commercial success peaked with Jeopardy!, which peaked at No. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. In addition to pursuing other artistic endeavors, Keane's music career was quite successful. He started penning horror and suspense thrillers in the 1990s, a genre he had always loved. Novels like Horror Show and Big Rock Beat demonstrated his storytelling ability and were warmly praised. Keane's shift from musician to author illustrated his versatility and his capacity to enthrall readers in a variety of settings. Apart from his creative endeavors in music and literature, Keane rose to fame as a radio host in the San Francisco Bay Area. He was a favorite among listeners throughout his more than 10 years as the morning program host on KFOX, thanks to his engaging demeanor and extensive knowledge of rock history. Through his radio career, Keane connected the fields of broadcasting, literature, and music, solidifying his standing as a cultural figure in the area. Keane, who was 75 years old, passed away on August 13, 2024. For those who had grown up loving his novels and listening to his music, his passing signaled the end of an era. Fans and peers alike praised Keane's artistic achievements, and his impact on rock music, especially in the 1980s, was irreversible. In addition to his successes that reached the top of the charts, he is renowned for his ability to grow as an artist and engage with fans on various platforms. As a musician, author, and radio host, Keane has left a lasting legacy that reflects his influence on American popular culture. Mary Louise Weiss, born in Queens, New York, on December 28, 1948, Mary Louise Weiss was an American singer and interior designer who gained notoriety as the lead vocalist of the iconic girl group the Shangri-Las during the 1960s. Growing up in a working-class household, Weiss became passionate about music at a young age. She joined the Shangri-Las as lead vocalist in 1964 at the age of 15, and the group immediately rose to recognition for its dramatic storytelling and rebellious persona. Along with her sister Betty Weiss and the twins Mary Ann and Margie Ganser, the quartet was created. Thanks to successes like Leader of the Pack and Remember Walkin' in the Sand, the Shangri-Las rose to fame in 1960s popular culture. The latter, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 1964, is frequently mentioned as one of the best pop songs of the time. Weiss's unique vocal style and the Shangri-Las' tough girl persona let them stand out in a congested music scene where male bands and solo performers predominated. Their songs resonated emotionally with youthful audiences because they frequently recounted melodramatic tales of teenage love and tragedy. Following the Shangri-Las breakup in the late 1960s, Weiss left the spotlight to focus on her work in interior design. In contrast to her previous years, she mostly maintained a low profile, but she did occasionally perform and participated in various music-related projects. Weiss received numerous honors for her contributions to music later on, and the Shangri-Las were still hailed as trailblazing girl group icons who impacted a generation of musicians. At the age of 75, Mary Louise Weiss passed away on January 19, 2024. Her impact on pop and rock music is still felt, and she will always be remembered as the voice behind some of the most iconic songs of the 1960s. In addition to her skill as a musician, Weiss is known for the unique cultural influence the Shangri-Las had during their brief but unforgettable run at the top of the charts. The legendary American actor Tom Celic, most known for playing Thomas Magnum in the TV show Magnum P.I. has recently struggled with his health. Celic, who is 79 years old, has been battling long-term health problems, especially ones that affect his mobility. According to reports, he has been afflicted with arthritis, which has made it apparent for him to walk and caused him a great deal of agony. Notwithstanding these difficulties, Celic has persisted in contributing to the hit television program Blue Bloods. However, there have been speculations that his health problems may result in a decrease in his on-screen time or maybe his exit from the program. Aside from his health issues, he has also faced some publicized personal challenges. Rumors have surfaced regarding discord in his family and worries about his long-term well-being. Even though Celic has kept a large portion of his private life hidden from the public, rumors regarding his potential career in Hollywood have been fueled by both his medical difficulties and these personal issues. Despite everything, Celic is still adored by the entertainment community, and his supporters haven't stopped believing in him.